Hi, managers and business leaders. It's Paul here, Co-Meet's recruiting and leadership guru, and welcome to the third episode in our series where we are providing creative and informative tips on how to build great teams. Now, I should point out that this episode on the power of protecting your employer brand, particularly during times of uncertainty, is probably a bit more geared towards business leaders than recruiters per se. But of course, if you're a recruiter, you can still stick around. Now, I know how much of an emphasis business leaders place on creating a positive employee experience during the onboarding process. But what about the so-called offboarding process? Now, we talked about this in our very first episode, but given the current climate, there are layoffs happening everywhere, as business leaders are faced with the very difficult decision of when, not if, to reduce headcount. It's absolutely essential to keep your employer brand top of mind as much as possible. To maintain your position as an employer of choice is crucial, particularly during times of uncertainty. Your employer brand describes your reputation as a great place to work and your EVP, your employee value proposition. And if your employees are feeling anxious about the security of their own jobs or of the overall stability of the organization as a whole, what can you do to protect your employer brand? Well, if you have to lay people off, consider providing them with the services of an experienced career coach who can help them navigate what can often feel like an isolating and extremely emotional journey. And for those surviving the layoffs, you want them to feel cared for, supported, and safe. In uncertain times, it's so easy to quickly destroy your employer brand and reputation, particularly with the number of disgruntled, terminated employees choosing to post scathing reviews on platforms like Glassdoor. And with too many negative reviews, it's almost impossible to turn the ship around. Protecting your employer brand is so much more than just a nice to have. It's absolutely essential. In our next episode, I'll be putting my recruiting hat back on with a reminder that your ideal candidates might not be where you've always thought they were. Until then, stay tuned and bye for now.